Hey everybody, Josh Chudnovsky here from Drowning Monkeys Games. I wanted to show off our latest developments with the new Dungeon Crawlers HD Redux and give you guys a chance to see what it's all about so that you know what you're voting for. So what you're looking at here is the first challenge map in Dungeon Crawlers, and Dungeon Crawlers is a turn-based strategy RPG which I've always wanted to kind of explore the idea of what would Ghostbusters look like if it were set in a dungeon. And if you look at these four characters, I think it's pretty obvious where we draw our inspiration from. And they match their sort of role-playing tropes, if you will. So, like with any turn-based strategy game, you have a certain set amount of move points. You can attack once and then rinse and repeat, end your turn, enemy goes. And this is just a real quick. So Peter stepped on a fire trap there. And we're going to go ahead and attack the zombie. Also, I want you to notice that there's no actual active lights in this scene. Everything's been light baked, or baked. Don't know why I messed that up. But light mapped is what I meant. So the characters are all self-lit. They're all self-illuminated. If you notice, they're pretty low poly, especially this flying gargoyle here. Lots of jagged edges and stuff. And but let's move on. I'll show you a quick spell that Egon can do. So he's got a fireball. It's a point of attack here. You can affect most of the room with that fireball. Okay. And that gives you a real quick idea of basically what this game looks like in standard definition. So no active lights, no shadows. There's blob shadows under every character to sort of trick the eye into thinking there's shadows. It's also been light mapped, which means that sometimes you'll get like a shadow effect. You can actually see that on that wall there. There's a shadow effect right there behind it. That's from light mapping. But there's no real shadows in the game, and everything's pretty low poly. So next I'm going to show you what the high def version looks like. Okay, and this is the high def version of the game. And this is what we're looking at here in this scene is a mixture of light mapping with real-time lights. There's a directional light that casts a large shadow on everything in the scene. Then there's light mapping that causes these soft shadows that you see here. But otherwise, everything now will cast a shadow. And I really like some of the effects. Like you can see on this gargoyle, his wing casts a shadow on him. We have 4 per pixel lights. And what that means is that in a lot of these cases, sorry, I messed up the camera there. You're going to see multiple lights affecting one object. So on the zombie here, you can see he's got a purple light that's in front of him, but he's also got a red light coming off of the wall here. So the purple and red lights come together to affect him in different ways. You can also see, a good example here is how smooth these updated characters are. I've only got the main characters so far, but I think it's pretty obvious how much better they are. And you can really tell on Ray with how smooth his belly is. On Egon, you can actually see, these used to be painted into the texture. Now they're physical objects. And you can also see his skirt, I suppose, kind of breathing in and out. It's a lot of interesting detail. You can see here when he moves his book, the shadow on gets cast onto his body. I really love that effect. So there's a lot of interesting graphical updates, and we're going to do some more tricks with the game as we move forward. But I put this together in about a day, and just wanted to give you guys a quick viewing of what that would look like. Let's just do like a shot. All right, so thanks for taking the time, and the next video will be the old trailer, and that's got the old graphics in it. But like I said, everything's going to get updated for the Steam version. All right, thanks a lot.